Hi, this is Elena, and we're going to talk today about how to reward your employees on a small budget. Many times, we as small business owners have to compete with giant corporations that have unlimited budget for employees' compensation and benefits. So how do we compete with those giants and still make our employees happy and give them what they deserve? As a small business owner, I can't provide my employees what Google can, for example, organic buffet every day and dry cleaners on campus and free scooters and whatever other amazing things that big companies can provide, including even like the high pay that they provide. A lot of times we as small business owners can't. However, the good news is we can actually provide our employees with amazing benefits and create great work environment for a very, very small budget. A lot of best things that we can provide are actually free. So watch this video to the end to find out what you can do to provide amazing benefits and compensation and incentives for your team, for your employees, because they work so hard and they're the ones that make you successful. The number one thing that's important to remember about how to reward your employees is thinking about what's important to you. For most of us, the most important thing in the world is our families, right? Our personal life. So we love our children, we love our partners, we love our pet babies, and our employees are no different. To our employees, the most important thing in the world is their family and their personal life. When we hire employees at Superb Maids, we always tell them at the outset, I know that the most important thing in the world for you is your personal life, and we will do anything we can to support your personal life, your personal happiness. How do you do that? Well, the number one way to do it is to provide flexibility of schedule. Because, for example, we tell our employees, just give us about 2-week notice and longer notice if possible, if you have something important going on in your life that you want to take care of. And you don't have to tell us what it is. It could be your mom is visiting from out of town, you want to spend time with her. It could be your pet is sick. It could be your kids are having a recital. It could be all your friends are gathering up and going to neighboring city for some amazing concert, and you want to follow them and you want to join them. It does not matter. We know you have a life. Hopefully you do, and that's why you're an amazing person. That's why we hired you. So we're gonna let you have that personal life. Just give us enough notice so we can schedule around your life, right? And sometimes it's not possible for all small businesses, but for many of us it is possible, because what happens is if you don't provide flexibility and something does happen, two things that may happen in your employee's head. If their mom is sick, for example, if your mom is visiting, they haven't seen her in 6 months, or if all of their friends are going for some amazing once in a lifetime event and they can't join, then they can either be super sad and that they can't do it, angry with the company and do a poor and terrible job because they just hate their job at the moment. Or two, they can lie about it or misrepresent something and feign some illness. So because to them it's just that important, right? So either way, it does not work very well, because they do have a free will and they are entitled to have a great life. So neither of those choices are good ones. So we'd rather give them a choice proactively to say, hey, go take care of what it is that's important to you. So by the time you come back and do the job for us, you're gonna do an amazing job because your mind is present and it's you're completely focused on your job and job only. Another important aspect about providing great incentives for employees is to give them freedom, because one of the best things about being a small business owner or any business owner is the freedom and autonomy we have. We can choose our own schedule, we can choose our own co-workers, we can choose our own clients, and to the extent that you can, see if you can provide the same autonomy, maybe a little bit of a lesser degree, the same amount of freedom to your employees. For example, if they prefer not to work with a particular team member, don't force them into a team. If they prefer not to work for a particular client because maybe the client is disrespectful or their personalities just don't jive, don't force that employee to work for that client, right? Don't say like, just suck it up and do it, because the results are not going to be that great for the business or for the employee or for the client, right? So just give them that autonomy to choose. And even the type of work they do, don't force them into the type of work that makes them miserable, right? And just say like, you work for me, just I pay you, you do the job. No, take them out of that position, put them in a different position, the kind of job that they love doing and they enjoy and they're comfortable doing. So then they will produce a much better quality job, and they will stay forever because they just love and they're just comfortable, and they just overall really enjoy the work that they do. Last but not least, there are benefits, traditional benefits that you can provide as an employer, and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Yes, we all know the health insurance, the traditional health insurance plans are outrageously expensive and a lot of times are not even worth it. But if you do your research, contact some health insurance brokers and just talk to them to see what are other options out there. There are plans, the health savings plans, or they're not officially considered technically an insurance, but they provide access to primary care, to basic health needs for most of your employees at very, very little cost. Could be fewer than $100 a month per employee. So definitely explore that as an option. That could be the right thing to do, especially if your employees don't have another option for health insurance, and if they have they don't have like deep needs for health care, so they're relatively healthy, they just need some sort of coverage, basic level of care, and that's what those plans provide. So they are out there, and I would definitely encourage you to explore those and provide those if possible. A lot of benefits out there for employers are actually low cost or free. The one benefit that's low cost, it's not free but it's low cost, is the IRA. You can encourage your employees to apply for IRA, and you as an employee can contribute a small percentage of their pay towards that retirement that they have, right? So it's definitely out there. It's quite affordable. Pretty much any small business that's financially healthy. If you're not healthy, then watch some of my other videos that talk about profitability. But for the most part, if you're a regular, average, normal, profitable business, you can definitely afford to contribute 1 or 2% of your employees' pay towards their retirement. And what that does, it gives them some sort of peace of mind, and also understanding that you as an employer care about their future, care about their long-term success, and you invested in their dreams and you invested in their hopes. Speaking of which, one of the other amazing benefits that you can offer is the home buying assistance. So a lot of times people that, especially the entry type of a labor type of job, they don't even think about buying a home. But if you as an employer can do the research, put the vendors together, like from mortgage brokers to like financial educators to escrow, whoever you can recommend, so they can guide and educate your employees and even contribute towards down payment, whatever you can, then I feel like it's an amazing benefit. That's something that we do at Superb Maids, and I definitely feel like every employer should offer it. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but the amount of reward and positivity and longevity in employees that generates is amazing. Doesn't have to be home. You can actually read the book called Dream Manager. You can invest into your employees' dreams. They could, some employees dream about taking an RV trip or starting a studio of some sort, like a dance studio, or being a model, or whatever it is that they want to do. You can talk to them and provide your resources, guidance, or even money to support them. And again, it's a long-term dreams. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but the results are amazing, and you can be much more competitive than some of the giants that don't have the flexibility or patience or even frankly care to offer that to their employees. So to recap, for rewarding your employees on a small budget, remember, number one thing is that give them flexibility and autonomy to take care of their families, to take care of their personal life. Number two, make sure that they have freedom to choose the type of work, the co-workers and the clients that they want to work with or work for. And number three is explore traditional and non-traditional, but benefits in traditional categories, right? Health benefits, retirement, disability, life benefits, and also the dream benefits like a home or education or something else in that category. I hope that was helpful. If you did enjoy this video, then click on subscribe and comment below and let me know what benefits that you were able to provide to your employees, and if you did provide those benefits and receive positive results, let us know as well in the comments. That will make you really happy. I think more employers should care more and provide more benefits to their employees regardless of the size of the employer. Bye.